I had a question about, I was thinking about this question of personal guides versus a being like Metatron or Raphael or Isis that's available, not necessarily working with everyone because not everyone wants every single being that's out there in their energy. That would be a bit much. But I just wonder if the angels want to say anything else about the difference between, let's say, some people work really closely with Mary Magdalene or um, Saint Germain, and is that a guide? Is that different than our personal team, or if they want to say anything? This is Raphael. You know what it is not is that your guides are inferior to these larger than life beings. So, for example, some college courses have these courses like auditorium, and so the teacher is down there, or maybe it's a recorded lecture, and then the teacher's assistants, who are graduate students themselves, are the ones who are working with you. Some people have this idea that your personal guides are the TAs, teacher's assistants. The
Right.
really big ones are the Metatron and the Saint Germain, and we would say, uh, no, again, your guides are much more like if you had that unlimited budget and you were training for the Olympics, well, you hired the very best skating coach there is in the world and all of that. At the same time, maybe you were religious and love Jesus and that power that comes through that lineage. And so you can have both. So there are very strong universal or universally accessible energies, and there also is your team is the best that you have assembled from all of the galaxies. So not to discredit, even if no one else knows their names or exactly how they're working with you. When you say your team, it's more that personal coaching team who's with you through that daily training and all of that ideas about how to make breakthroughs and nourish yourself, and that the love that coaches have for you as well, the appropriate love. and and Saint Germain or Metatron, Jesus, can be highly personal as well. We don't mean that that's a big concept that isn't right there with you in the room. So it is a little bit of both. However, most people for their team don't really choose only those that are also available to many others, because you do want someone who's working with you. If you think of those athletes like football players who have someone doing the ice baths and the massages in the locker room, those are not famous individuals, and yet they are very integral to the health and wellness of those players. So and at a certain level, you have your own, right? You have your own caddy if you're a golfer, and you have your own. So you each have your own, and that's very important. Those are not to be discounted. And for the larger energies, we would say, see what draws you, and again, not to be influenced so much by what someone else said, because we don't see really a hierarchy, but that there is this amazing array of different types of energy, and see what draws you. Your mind doesn't have to know why you're drawn to Isis right now or some other energy right now, but you can trust, "Oh, if I'm drawn to this, there's probably something that I'm getting for a while."
Right. Right.
Raphael, so you have both. Everyone, for the most part, everyone has both. Some of the universal energies that you draw more from guided group meditations or books or your own personal relationship or through a church or a meditation group. And you have those that you may not be aware who are their names and what do they do, but that are really behind the scenes coaching and shaping you.